Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. How we doing? Sorry. I think I've got a bit of an itchy throat today. Okay, let's swap over to the main screen. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. So, we're doing the stream a little bit early today. Let me crank down the music just a smidge. There we go. Yeah, we're doing the stream a little early because I've got a lot of other things to do today, so I'm going to try to make this quick. Also, if you didn't catch the last stream, I was addressing the allegations and shit that's recently happened to me, and I just want to say, I humbly apologize for my dad interrupting the whole thing and trying to shut myself up. To be fair, I do see where he's coming from. He's just trying to protect me. But I feel like if I didn't explain what the hell was happening with me, people are just gonna get angrier. Anyways, we're gonna get into Wonders of Sodor in just a little bit, but first we're just gonna chat. We're just gonna chat for a little bit and say hi. I bought 2026 James from and Percy. Ooh, you know, funny thing. I did turn this down just a tiny smidge more. I recently went to Walmart yesterday to check and see if any of the new merch was there, and I genuinely was expecting to find nothing. But come to my surprise, oh my god, that's way too big. Yeah, no, come to my surprise, they actually had shit this time. They actually had shit in the Walmart. Did you enjoy the new model? If you're talking about the Percy model that you sent me, Mark, I mean, I haven't opened up the Blender file just yet, but, I'm kind of in the middle of this at the moment. But yeah, no, I went to Walmart yesterday, and I saw all of this, and I'm like, you know what? I've got adult money. And by adult money, I mean YouTube money. Thanks to all of you guys, by the way. So, I made a bit of an impulsive purchase and bought the motorized Thomas and Gordon. Now, I'm sure all of you know that the motorized toys, in terms of their build quality, they're not really the best. I'm sure we've all seen the videos of how bad the motors actually are. Surprisingly, Thomas's motor actually worked pretty fine. I mean, granted, I had to like swap out a couple of batteries that were fully charged. But yeah, no, he worked pretty well. Gordon, on the other hand, yeah, not so much. I don't know if it's because of his motor. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know if it was the motor or if it was the battery that was bad, but yeah, no, Gordon was kind of weak. But thankfully Thomas worked, so it wasn't all a complete waste. I didn't get any of the diecast stuff either because, let's be real, I spend way too much money for my own goods, so I have to limit with what I can purchase. Been a fan since the 2024 I started with the James' board series. You know, I think I've like said this in the past where let me just get rid of this real quick. There we go. I think I've said this in the past where I've wanted to bring back the James' board series, but at this point I don't know how to execute that idea, because I can't do it with the toys because I'm slurring up my words. God damn it. For the uninitiated who haven't been keeping track yet, I don't currently have a proper bedroom at the moment. Our living room has pretty much been transformed into a bedroom, just with like a pair of curtains covering my side of the room to the outside. And there's a really not a lot of space here. It is just limited space. So I can't exactly use the toys. I mean, granted, if I need to review them with like the motorized Thomas and Gordon, maybe I might review these things at some point when I get the chance, but that'll have to come at a later date. Do you have a website to get your models? If you're talking about like the scratch built models that I have, I think I'm trying to get like a Google Drive going for those, cause in the past I have released a few of my models for free, but I don't exactly abide the space of the Discord server I was in for that, so I might drop them into my Discord server whenever I get the chance, cause Google Drive is kind of eating up a lot of my own. My Google Drive is eating up a lot of storage right now, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Are you friends with Dizzy Dream? I mean, I think we've got a mutual friendship going, but it's kind of vague right now because of the whole situation I'm still in. It's funny. There's a lot of. This is kind of going off topic, but there's a lot of friendships I have with people that I kind of want to cut ties with. I'm not going to say who, obviously, but there's just a lot of people that I'm friends with that I don't really talk to with as much. Or, like, it's a case scenario where I don't talk to them as much, or I just kind of despise them with a boiling rage. But yeah, that's and even with the whole situation I'm in, I feel like those friendships that I have with people are going to strain even more. Like, especially with people I, like, really love hanging out with. Like, I don't really want to lose those people, but considering the situation, I don't think I have a choice. Did you hear about Toby and Henry? Yeah, okay. I feel like it was gonna get mentioned at one point, but yeah. I did see the Dovetail Direct. I was planning to stream it. I didn't have any time to do so because I was tired. But I have some feelings and thoughts about the Directs. Number one, as much as I liked the idea, I love the idea that they brought the 8. I can't talk. Fuck me. As much as I like the inclusion of Dovetail putting the LBSC Thomas into the game, I feel like it was a wasted slot. Because Benton Life did a mod for the LBC Thomas, and and then the Dovetail was like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna put him in the game, and I'm like, well, now that mod's worthless. But with the inclusion of LBSC Thomas, like most people in the Blender community, I did indeed rip the models, and I noticed, if you don't know, like, the original LBSC Thomas textures, they weren't modified to be used onto the Wonders of Sodor Thomas, because the Thomas model used for the Train Sim DLC didn't have the water cap hinges, but Wonders of Sodor Thomas does, and I guess the UV mapping wasn't made specifically for the LBSC texturing because the hinges on the water caps are black on the original textures. So I guess it was a smart idea for Dovetail to go out of the way and fix the textures to accommodate for Wonders of Sodor Thomas. So that's smart. That was smart of them to do so. But at the same time, what does LBSC Thomas really serve for this game? Like, cool, it's a free add-on, but, like, still. Now, talking about some actual add-ons, Henry and Toby. First of all, always bet on Toby. Always bet on Toby, people. Honestly, throwing Toby into my bets for like the Dovetail Direct, I actually didn't think they were gonna announce that Toby was gonna come to this game. Like I think I threw that in as a joke because for the longest time Toby really hasn't done anything in like the series, especially with the CGI stuff. Like they just kind of phased him out into the background, but there was a rare occasion where he was brought in for like an episode. Whether it was good or not, it didn't really matter because he was just going to be pushed into the background again afterwards. But with Toby coming to this game, we finally have the complete Farquhar trio. Of course, that begs the question: what type of rolling stock is Toby going to come with? Now, obviously, he's going to come with Henrietta. But what about other trucks? Like, what other type of rolling stock is he gonna get? Like, are we gonna get, like, any new truck variants with, like, new loads? Because, don't get me wrong, I like the 7-plank models, but, like, they definitely need some color variation. Do you know about the Faces engine mod? Yes, I do know about that. I used it a couple streams ago, like when I was first testing out the mods for this game. But circling back to the rolling stock, yeah, I don't know what type of rolling stock that they're gonna use for Toby, because if you know, James came with James came with the tar and milk tankers. So is Toby gonna come with like Farquhar quarry trucks? Because if so, that'd be a fun idea. Now, circling over to Henry. Henry, I feel like, is kind of I feel like Henry is also a needed addition. With Toby, sure. Sure, throw him in. But Henry, I feel like he's a bit more vital than Toby. Because Henry was one of the originals from the books. I feel... I'm also wondering what kind of scenarios they're gonna adapt with Henry, too, because... what I'm wondering is, like, are any of these scenarios gonna overlap with the James DLC? Like, are there gonna be certain scenarios that only work with James's DLC? Like, I don't know, just taking a shot in the dark and saying, like, maybe Trouble in the Shed or Dirty Objects. Like, that has me curious. I'm also wondering what the rivet detailing... I'm actually really curious what the riveting detail is going to look like on Henry, because in the original CGI series, Henry never got any of the rivet details in seasons 23 and 24, and neither did Toby. Now that I think about it, but I'm really wondering how they're going to do that. Like, is it going to be kind of similar to what Henry's rivet detail is going to look like in Railway Stories, or like what are they going to do with that? Also, I know a lot of people were complaining that Edward isn't part of this equation either. My stream's glitching. Fuck, is it? Oh no, why? Why is it? See, I can't control this, guys. I can't control what happens with the stream. If it glitches, it glitches. There's nothing I can really do about that. But yeah, no, the absence of Edward. I get that Edward is an important part of Thomas's history, but, like, you gotta remember, and I've said this before too, but, like, recreating models takes a long time to do, so... With building the model, applying the textures and the UV mapping and shit, like, that's gonna take forever. And it's not exactly an easy process either. And then you also gotta consider, like, the timetables and how the story scenarios are gonna work, and all the coding. It's gonna take a while. Also, I'm not drinking water for any of this. I'm drinking coffee. I was literally down at the gas station and got myself some coffee before the stream started, by the way. Do you know Zero? You mean Purple Hoodie Zero? I mean, yeah, I know the guy. I know I have, like, controversies with him. But I feel like that's not important right now because we're trying to, like, get a bonus of Sodor stream going. Speaking of which, I feel like now would be a good time to swap over to that. So, oh, and there's the game. Now, I didn't know this about last time, but apparently the stream audio was, like, really quiet. So I'm gonna go and fix that real quick. That's probably better. Now, I don't remember if I still have the mods on from last time, but we're about to find out. We're gonna find out. You have to go? What? Why are you leaving now? We just started!
James and the van.
We literally just started.
It was a frosty morning on the island of Sodor. James was bringing a goods train.
Wait, where's the text?
He was.
Wait a minute. Where's the text? Okay, so number one, I remember to turn off the mods. Number two, where the hell are the subtitles?
It was cold and wouldn't stop complaining.
Wait a minute.
I couldn't duck or.
Okay, we're gonna just restart this. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Are they gonna work this time?
James and the van. It was a frosty morning.
Nope. Okay, what did I do wrong here? What the hell did I... The hell did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh, I turned the subtitles off, that's why! Okay, that's what happened. God damn it. Okay, well, we're gonna exit out of this real quick. We're gonna exit out of this. I gotta throw the mods back on. Hold on. Hold your horses, everybody. Let me fix this. God damn it. Boy. Okay, there we go. Idiot, shut up. Shut up. Listen, I know my brain doesn't work properly, but you don't have to call me out like that, man. Okay, let's try this again. Take 3, everybody. God damn it. How you doing on this fine day? I'm doing pretty good. I've got coffee with me.
It was a frosty morning on the island.
Okay, there we go. Much better. That's
was
much
bringing a
better.
goods train from the Little Western. He was cold and tired, and wouldn't stop complaining. Why couldn't Duck or Oliver do this? He moaned. A splendid engine like me should be pulling coaches.
Oh, that's right. I should take my sinus pills too. Shit. What day is it today?
Don't worry, James, said his father.
Yeah, man. What day is it today?
You've nearly reached the yard now.
Thursday.
So you can have a drink and a rest before your next trade. Good, James replied. A nice long rest will make me feel much better.
Alright. Put the cap back on that. Alright, so, so pick it back up where we left off last time. I didn't get to complete the James and the van scenario because I think I was, like, streaming up until, like, maybe 9 o'clock. So, yeah, that's funny. I'm split screen with IBS Paint. You mean, wait, do you have like a dual monitor setup too? Are you watching the stream and painting whatever the hell at the same time? That's crazy. It's like we never left last stream. You like jazz? Fucking hell. Mobile? But you're doing this on mobile? Damn, alright. Yeah, now I feel lonely doing this by myself, by the way. Like, I know there's a couple of my friends who that are distancing themselves away from me, which, to be fair, understandable, considering the situation I'm stuck in, but some company would have been nice. But I get it. If they need to distance themselves, that's perfectly understandable. But at the same time, making small talk alone by myself is a little tricky. Also, holy shit, thank you Pacific for the $5 donation. I'm gonna be able to use that money to buy more of the diecast stuff. Thank you so much, bro. I have a dual monitor setup. I'm literally animating right now while watching, lol. Can I, air quote, be transparent for a second here? I have often used my dual... When I had a dual monitor set up in the past, I would abuse that, like, for a lot of things. Like, mostly for, like, podcast stuff. Like, if I'm just animating in the background and I need some background noise, I'll probably throw on a podcast or two. Also, Mark is saying you can always vent to me in DMs about the situation, but... Alright. Let me just check the DMs real quick. See if anything's happening in here. And not a whole lot. Okay, anyways, back to this. Black James? Yeah, I'll get the Origins James mod up and running in a second too. I'll get that running in a second. But first we gotta complete this story scenario. Also, I remembered to, like, I remembered to provide the mod link for all of these. I need to stop here. Shit. And there we go. Fuck me. Alright. God damn it. This is what happens when I don't pay attention! Fuck! And we're started all the way back here. Oh my god. Starting all the way back here. Bruh. I'm gonna get breakfast. Alright, you do that, man. Usually I use my second monitor as a secondary viewport for the camera and the primary viewport for the work camera. What? I mean, to be fair, Pacific, I know that you use Source Filmmaker, but like, does that also work for Blender? Does that shit work for Blender too? I have no idea. Making hotcakes, yum yums. What the hell are hotcakes? Hang on, let me Google this. I'm actually Googling this. Hold on a minute. Hotcakes. Food. What are these? Oh! Oh, they're just like, they're kind of like pancakes. Okay. Okay. I should have made myself breakfast before streaming. Like, no shit, I was planning on making, like, some macaroni for breakfast, but... And again, I could probably just whip up a bowl of cereal. I don't fucking know, man. I don't use Blender for animating. True. True. I mean, I've only used SFM for, like, porting stuff. Like, mostly, like, background props. I'm trying to remember. I think I also... Yeah, no, I also ported, like, that Diesel 10 model that Tag used for his Magic Road video. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like how the model is presented, but this is the best I'm gonna get to having a Diesel 10 model that looks like Diesel 10. Because honestly, as much as I wish I could commission someone to make a Diesel 10 model, I can't. On two reasons. One, the more obvious one, but number two, I am low on money. I heard that the one thing you are doing a collab with others is nearly done. I don't care about the whole bullshit you said, but keep up the good work. Thanks, man! Yeah, the Pop Goes Thomas collab is nearing completion, kind of. A good majority of it is all done. I feel like the only things that just need to be finished are on my end, with editing and, like, animating the last scenes together. I initially I've seen worse models of Diesel 10. I initially planned to use a fandom OC as like a cameo for my section of the collab, but and I'll keep the person's name anonymous for this, but I was basically told I can't use their OC because being protective of them, which kind of sucked, but that's understandable. That is understandable. Okay, I gotta remember not to fuck up this time here. Because I actually want to complete the story scenario. Alright, slow it down. Alright, and put her in reverse. God, it's still terrifying that James just picks up in speed that fast, though. Like, that's some scary shit, guys. That is some scary shit. Okay, so I think we're gonna stop right over there. Alright, ease it up. Ease it up. Oh wait, I just realized James's tender wheels weren't even moving.
Soon they arrived at
Oh.
the yard. James was still feeling rather upset. And as
I
he
still need
stood
to
in
do
the
my
yard,
scene for the video.
icy wind swirled around his smoke box.
Funny thing about that, man, again, the majority of everything is all done. Like, I think all the scenes are taken up.
Right.
I think all the scenes are taken up,
I'll jump
so...
down and uncouple the trucks. Then we can go and fetch the coaches.
I don't think there's any more you can do,
He
man.
walked over to the coupling and tried to uncouple it. But try as he might, it would not budge. What's going on back there? Asked James. I'm going to be late for my passengers. There seems to be a problem with the coupling, said his fireman at last. It looks like we're going to have to take the van with us. What? Exclaimed James. Pull my train and this horrible van too?
I think I took scene 20.
What would the other engines think if...
Let me look at the collab real quick. Let me look at the mapping of all this. Give me a second. Who took over scene 20? Wait, hang on a minute. Ah, fuck, I need to check the Filmora file. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We're gonna be here for a second. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, hi. Sorry, I'm back. So, yeah, I might... I may or may not have to, like, fucking leak a couple... this is gonna be leaking a little bit of some stuff, but... Wait a minute, where's the fucking, window capture? Here it is. So, whoop. Okay. Yeah, so this may or may not be leaking a couple of stuff, but... As I said, the majority of all of this is all done. I actually took it upon myself to animate this whole section through here. So, yeah, it's a yeah, a good majority of this is all done. So, unfortunately, I don't think I don't think no one else can, like, join in on this, unfortunately. I think I will, you know what, for everyone's viewing pleasure, I will leak a little bit of what what I've done here. Even though it's gonna be a little bit difficult to see, but let me see if I can, like... Nope, that's the wrong thing. Like, bring this up a little bit. Including scene 20. Yeah, no, there's a little bit of a, like, issue with the mapping here. So, I may or may not have, like, swapped around a couple of scenes to, like, make it a bit more... what's the word here? Let me just move this real quick. To, like, have it be, like, maybe 40 scenes out of the whole remake. So, so I don't think the Google Drive is, like, I don't think it's accurate, but yeah, there's not really anything I can do about it to fix it, anything up. I can't fix this because we're already too far into production for this to be, with it being complete, so for me to, like, switch everything up, but for your viewing pleasure, you're gonna get fuck. I can't talk. I have so much energy in me for the coffee. For your viewing pleasure, you're gonna get at least one sneak peek from this.
The Whispering Woods halt is straight ahead. But if I take the left track, it's bumpier. Maybe then I'll hear the funny popping noise again. I'd like that.
Okay, that's the only sneak peek you're gonna get. That's the only sneak peek you're getting, people. That's all you get. That's all the sneak peeks that you're getting. That's all the trade secrets that are going to be leaked. That's all the trade secrets are getting. Anyways, back to Wonders of Sodor. I might need to cut a bit of the... You know, I might need to cut a bit of the stream out because I did leak the Google Docs, so I might need to cut that out when the stream's over. Anyways, back to this.
They found out. Great, grumbled the van. Now I'm stuck behind you for the rest of the day. Now come on, soothed this fireman. We must remember the passengers. We can't.
It's alright, it's fine. Give me more time to focus on my college stuff. Alright, good.
Fine, groaned James.
This live stream is falling apart at the seams, I swear to God.
Get to the works and get my coupling fixed.
Okay, so now we uncouple the trucks. Are you sure I can't? No, I can't take care of that. Okay. Well, here we go. So, now we've got a van with us. Great. Oh, shit. Oop, oop. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're fine. Wait, I just realized those trucks don't have the tarps on them anymore. Huh. That's interesting. When's the apology? You missed it last stream. You missed it last stream, buddy. You're gonna have to leave this stream and go to the previous stream that happened. It gets interrupted by my dad, so that's that doesn't make me look good, but what can you do? Parents are annoying. Do you like Thomas and the Truck Sprite animation? Yes, I have seen that video. I'm surprised that that people are just remaking like Thomas episodes with literally anything at this point. Like it's insane to think how creative this fandom can be at times. Yeah, speaking of fandom, I tried updating the Wonders of Sodor wiki, and my fandom account got banned. So, and I think that's in correlation to everything that's been going downhill for me recently. So that's great. I guess I'm no longer using fandom then. That's fun. What sucks is that the guy that blocked my fandom account for the Thomas Wiki, they don't have a means of contacting them, so I couldn't have asked them to get that taken care of anyway. Got yourself hit with the ban hammer from the fandom. Yep. Pretty much, that's what happened. Okay, I gotta ease it up here. Let's stop right here. Alright, and now we wait for the passengers to get... Oh, okay, there we go.
James arrived at the platform, still cold and upset. As he watched the passengers begin to board the train, he was surprised to see that the passengers didn't take much notice of the ban. That's good, he thought to himself. Maybe if the passengers don't notice, then maybe none of the other engines will.
Wait a minute. Okay, hold up. My chat just disconnected. What the fuck? What the hell just happened? The hell? What? Hang on a minute. What the fuck happened? Did the stream die? Hello? No, it's still up. Okay. Okay, I guess we're fine. What the fuck just happened? What happened? Okay, I guess I'm not gonna question that then. Alright. Yeah, no, so as I was gonna say, James, they're probably gonna notice the van, but they're probably gonna notice something else about you. The bead colors are definitely not helping that. Okay. YouTube had a stroke, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what happened there. So, while we wait to get to Crosby, let me talk about the motorized merch again real quick. I don't really like how skinny Gordon looks. Like, from his side profile, yeah, he looks pretty okay. But from, like, the front and top perspective, boy is skinny. Like, the dude is skinny, bro. Also, I kind of don't understand why the diecast model has, like, a deep blue color to it, whereas the motorized model has more of, like, a turquoise blue to it. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. I do love the fact that the new motorized Thomas, he is short in length. Like, bro is built like a chud. I do love the accurate proportions on him, though. I'm currently holding him in my hand. You can probably hear him. Yeah. He does look pretty great. I love the fact that you're able to modify him to have, like, the proper hook and loop coupling system at the back instead of the magnets. Like I said before, I thought his motor was going to be, like, absolute shit, but no. Surprisingly, he works pretty well. Gordon is unfortunately not the same, however. Gordon, he kind of struggling up the hills. I don't know if it's maybe because of, like, there's a lot of weight inside of his body shell or not, but... or maybe if it is the motor, but either way, he don't work properly. I don't know why James's headlamp is just always turned on here. Let me just turn that off. Also gotta quickly disappear so I can go blow my nose because I'm getting stuffed up like Henry. Oh, shit. My knee just accidentally bumped the desk. Crap. That's gonna hurt in, like, maybe a couple of minutes. Ow. God damn it, man. Ooh. Okay, I'm back. My nose feels better. Let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game. I know you're probably gonna say no, but would you make a model of my OC? I mean, I don't really take commissions at the moment. I mean, there was technically some sort of attempt with Patreon, but no one actually really pledged the money for that. To be fair, a lot of us are broke, and I do get that. But, like, I didn't, like, the whole point of the Patreon relaunch at first was for, like, thumbnail commissions. Nobody really asked for that because I guess I didn't promote it that well, so... And not to mention, like, the payout system didn't work because somebody in my family set it up incorrectly. So I had to take it down. And to be fair, I was already earning enough money out of YouTube anyway, so the point of the Patreon was kind of worthless in my opinion. But yeah, circling back to, like, model commissions. That would probably kill me. Because, a little bit of a teaser, but I'm currently working on a new model right now. I was working on a little bit of it before the stream started, but just to give a little bit of a tease, it's a magazine character, like exclusive to the magazine books. So that's gonna be fun to figure out the face design for that motherfucker. Would you make a headcanon on a certain silver tank engine? You mean Stanley? I mean, if I was gonna work Stanley into my own headcanon, which, granted, the Stories of the Northwestern is cancelled, but if I was gonna try to work him into that headcanon, I have no idea what I would actually do with Stanley. I have no idea what I'd actually do with him. Because I guess I never really got that far into the writing stage for the series, so I have no idea. I do plan on making a video talking about what happened with Stories of the Northwestern and why I canceled it. So, if you guys are interested in seeing that, get this live stream to like maybe 100 likes and I'll do it. I will do it. Because there's a lot of lore behind what I was cooking up for that series. There is a lot of juicy lore. How would you put Boko into your headcanon? Well, Boko would already exist. I think there was like one story I wrote at the beginning of like for the second episode of Stories of the Northwestern. This is spoiling it a little bit, but oh wait, I didn't do this.
As James arrived at the station, he suddenly heard a familiar whistle. "Oh no," said James. "It's Gordon." "Hello, little James. What are you doing coupled to that van?" asked Gordon. "Oh, is that what passes as a special coach nowadays?"
Special?
Gordon
Wait,
puffed
special
away,
coach reference?
still
Hello? Wait a minute, hello?
James tried to ignore him, and it wasn't long before the guard's whistle blew and they continued on their way.
Okay, yeah, circling back to Stories of the Northwestern. I think I had like some this is spoiling some major stuff I had planned for the series, but I think it was the second episode I had written down that involved the character of Ian working at the China clay pits with Bill and Ben. I don't know if I did write Boko into that story, but if I did somehow find something for Boko to do in the series, he probably would have just stayed the same. Like, probably more closely to the Railway series portrayal than anything. Maybe a bit of Railway series and Mono series smashed together, I don't know. But, yeah, bro would have practically been the same. I also remember, before the first Twitter account was taken down, I remember me and Brian put together some teaser footage, or like some test footage for episode 4 that involved Edward, Gordon, Henry, and James talking about Ian. And a friend of mine was wondering what the hell I meant by like using coaches to deliver fish fans. That was part of episode. That was a little lore drop for episode 3, which I think it involved Ian helping Henry out at the docks with the flying kipper, and something caused, like, I think he ended up smashing up the fish fans by accident, and so Ian had to like go and collect some coaches. Like, they were just sitting in the harbor yard, couple them up to Henry's fish train, and have the fish added into the coaches. Now, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I thought I was just pulling shit out of my ass with that idea, but I did a quick Google search when I was writing this episode down, and it turns out that using coaches to deliver fish might have actually been a thing. So, I guess I was pulling some realism out of nowhere without even realizing it. How would you put Fearless Friend? Yeah, no. See, I never got close to. I never got anywhere to like add the narrow gauge engines into the series, so I have no idea how I would have worked them into the narrative of the story. I mean, truthfully, I still write some of the episodes in the background, despite the fact that the series is canceled. But I think the reason why I do that is because I just still want to establish like some sort of lore with the characters I have in that headcanon.
James soon arrived at Wellsworth Station. As the passengers began to board, he suddenly noticed a station master talking to someone with a large wooden box. "I'm sorry, but you can't bring this on the train," said the station master. "There isn't enough space. You'll need to wait for the mail train later tonight." "But I'm performing in an important concert," explained the passenger, "and I must get myself and my piano there on time." James listened carefully, and suddenly an idea came to him. "Excuse me," he called, "but you could try putting your piano into my van. I'm sure it would fit, and it would mean you could get to your concert on time." The passenger was delighted. "That's a wonderful idea, James," said the passenger. "What a clever engine you are." James felt rather pleased with himself. "This piano is heavy," moaned the van. "Why did we have to take it?" "Do stop your complaining," puffed James. "All this fuss over one wooden box." "The piano is loaded now, so it's almost time for us to get going," said James to the passenger. So the passenger hurried quickly to their carriage, and moments later the guard blew his whistle, and James knew it was time to leave.
Alright, here we go. Now I'm trying to figure out what else did I have planned for Stories of Northwestern, because it's been a minute since I've looked at the scripts. I think I was planning on writing a story that involved Ian and Duck, I think. If I remember correctly, I think I had that episode titled as The Great Glasgow Way. Because if you don't know, Ian's locomotive basis is based on this really obscure tank engine from the Glasgow region. And I thought it might have been fun to like pair him up with Duck, because Great Western and Glasgow. I don't know. I thought it would have been a fun idea, because for the character of Ian, most of his personality is basically ripped off of my own. So I think he probably would have like not been interested in hearing what Duck had to say about his way of doing things. Like probably something along the lines of, there are two ways of doing things: the Great Western or the Great Western way or the wrong way. Now, I'm Great Western, and yeah, we get that you're Great Western, Duck, but like, can I just do my work without you butting in on this? Thanks. Like, that's how I'd imagine the conversation would go. How would you put Arthur in your headcanon? Funnily enough, I had like a stand-in character for Arthur because, I think, yeah, Arthur's based on a real-life engine that's preserved on the Keeley and Worth Valley Railway. So, I think for like the time period, Arthur probably wouldn't have been on Sodor. So I think for his stand-in, it was a character I had came up with called Dawson. Character I came up with called I'm almost saying Darcy, but it's Dawson. There is a bit of like test footage and some behind-the-scenes concept art I did of Dawson before the switch from an E2 OC to a Dog Tank one. I might see if I could try to find some of that because I know I threw that onto the Google Drive earlier this weekend. Like, yeah, I threw it onto the Google Drive earlier this week, so I could probably find that and talk about a little bit of that. But then, yeah, I could probably find that, talk a little bit about that, and then we can get back to the Wonders of Sodor. But for the lore I had established for Dawson, he was pretty much Ian's best friend, and then I don't want to spoil this bit, and I want to save it for the video I talk about, but something happened with Ian and Dawson that caused them to split ways in more ways than one. And it's been haunting Ian ever since the incident. And that's pretty much all I can say about the lore, but actually, you know what? Instead of a video, I should do a live stream, but I feel like, yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, I'll do a live stream for reading out the scripts, and then do an essay video about talking about why the series got canceled. That's what I'm gonna do. Again, get this live stream to 100 likes, and I will do it. Taking a break from my live stream now, so I'm just chilling. Well, you picked a good live stream to chill in. You picked a very good live stream to just chill in, brother. Oh shit, I'm supposed to stop here. Saved it. Saved it, baby. Oh! The Fat Man is here.
At the next station, Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for James to arrive. He was surprised to see a goods van in front of his coaches. He was just about to ask him about it when the owner of the piano came over to see him. "This clever engine and his crew came to my rescue," he explained. "They helped me to transport my piano in time for my band's concert tonight. And James offered to help. You must be very proud of him." "Indeed I am," smiled Sir Topham Hatt. "James, your quick thinking has helped a passenger in need, and you've once again proven yourself to be a really useful engine." "Thank you, sir," puffed James proudly. "Hey, what about me?" cried the van. "I had to carry the piano." Sir Topham Hatt turned his attention to the van. "I hear you helped one of my passengers today," he said. "So I must thank you as well. You are a very useful van indeed, and you've even given me an idea. Perhaps we should consider adding vans to all our passenger trains in future." "I think that's a good idea, sir," said James. "Getting stuck to a goods van wasn't such a bad thing after all." The van was pleased, but a little embarrassed. He wasn't used to getting praise like this, and was looking forward to his next passenger train.
Alright, and with that, all of the story scenarios for the James DLC are complete. Or are they? We're gonna have to cut to the Be Right Back screen real quick so I can install one more mod, and then we're gonna go to timetable mode. So, with that being said, let me see if I can find it. Do I actually still have it in here? Chat, give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Right, so we've got one more... We got one more of these to go. We got one more of these. So, James and Express. For the other for those who don't know, this was a canned story for this this game that didn't get complete. But Ben 10 Life has made a somewhat reconstruction of this, so we're gonna play it. We're gonna play this.
James and the Express. One night, Gordon and James were alone at Titmouth Sheds. Although Sir Topham Hatt was starting to think well of James, whenever the chance came, the other engines would talk of nothing but bootlaces. Remember the time when one had to be used to get you out of trouble, James? Teased Gordon.
Yeah, so
I don't get stuck on hills like
the camera's kind of stuck here, so you're gonna be.
But Gordon,
we're gonna be here for a while until the game actually starts going again.
You talk too much, little James, said Gordon. A fine, strong engine like me has something to talk about. I've pulled expresses for years and have never once lost my way.
Where's my phone at?
I seem to know the right line by instinct.
Where the hell is my
Every wise
phone?
engine knows, of course, that the signalman sets the points to make the engines run on the right lines. But Gordon was so proud that he had forgotten. Wake up, James, said Gordon the next morning.
Oh my god, it's up here.
It's nearly time for the express. What are you doing? Odd jobs. Oh well, we all have to begin somewhere, don't we?
Check my desk.
Run along now,
It was up on my desk.
Don't be late. And as soon as he was ready, James puffed away.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, so obviously we're not doing this normally because I had to throw on I had to throw on the Origins James livery for this. So I think we just go down to Knapford then. That's a floating guy. That's a floating dude. Okay then. Oh. Hi, Onyx. Sorry, chat. My cat just jumped up on here. What are you doing here, baby? Get down. I'm in the middle of gaming, boy. Oh, Jesus. Let's reposition ourselves here. Okay. I've actually run out of things to talk about, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna switch the view to James's perspective here. I probably have to turn on the lamp back on for this. Nope. Yeah, so there's another Gordon in here. Yeah, that's weird. That's a little weird. So, like, did the chat just stop moving? Nope, never mind, it did. Okay. Can I get a shout out? No. Not really. I don't think I really do shout. Okay, there's another James at the platform. Interesting. Yeah, no, I legitimately don't have a lot to talk about, if I'm being honest. Like, I know I was just rambling about stories of the Northwestern, but, like, other than that, I do not know what else to talk about. I mean, there is, like, there is stuff to talk about with, like, the reboot. I'm a little bit worried on what the hell the, Oh, it's gonna be... Okay, no, we're good. Like, I'm a little bit worried about what the hell the special is gonna be about, if I'm gonna be honest. Cause it's like, we only have, like, maybe, like, a couple of, like, maybe a week or two until special drops on YouTube, but then we gotta worry about the episodes being released. I'm still a little bit worried on how Stepney is gonna look, cause I know it's like technically been confirmed that he's gonna be in the reboots, but at the same time, what the hell is he gonna look like, and what the hell is he gonna sound like? I'm worried on both of those factors. What will you do at 25,000 subs? Well, if the subscriber count didn't keep going down, I don't know, actually. I never thought I'd get this far. I'll probably try to do something special. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I just realized I haven't even coupled up to the coaches. Wait. What am I doing wrong here? Hold on. Hold on a minute. There we go. Much better. Yeah, no, I've noticed that my subscriber count has depleted down by 30 people, which again, understandable. But, like, on a personal level, yeah, no, that's understandable. But on, like, the content creator side of things, that's a little bit damaging for my channel. But, you know, again, it's understandable, so you people do what you want to do. I'm not going to stop you. Man, this is kind of boring. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Tim Curry died recently. That was kind of a shock to my system when I found out about it, cause like the man was a brilliant actor. Don't get me wrong. What the fuck is happening with the coaches? Hello? The fuck? Okay, that was weird. Okay, that was weird. No, Tim Curry's passing. I mean, the man was... Damn it, God, you took the wrong person from Home Alone 2! I mean... You're not wrong, but holy shit, dude. Whoa. Let's not get political in the chat here. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, no. As I was gonna say, I haven't properly seen the movie, but I hear Tim Curry was like great in Muppet Treasure Island. Like that man had a great role in that
As he was
movie.
bringing the coaches to the platform, James looked longingly at them, thinking about how lovely they looked in their fresh coats of paint. I wish I was an express engine, he said to himself. I would love to pull express trains and go flying along the line. James puffed away, and Gordon was ready to reverse onto his coaches and start his journey.
Dude, that's a wild comment, though. You took the wrong person from Home Alone 2. You can't... you gotta be careful about... Listen, if I know anything, you gotta be careful about what you say on the internet, because then... You're gonna have a lot of... political supporters knocking on your door. Shit, wait. Ah, damn it. Alright, reload the checkpoint. Onyx, get down from here, boy. Okay, let's see if we can try to not fuck this up this time.
Sir Topham Hatt was on the train with other important people, and as soon as they heard the guard's whistle, Gordon puffed away.
Look at me now,
Said Gordon grandly.
goodbye, little James. See you tomorrow.
James watched the train disappear, and then went back to work.
And there we go. Okay. Well, that's that story scenario done. Not a whole lot to that, but hey, if someone's able to finish up working on that mod, go for it. But now I gotta swap some stuff around to get to the timetable mode. Like, we're gonna play a little bit of timetable mode, and then I'll probably end the stream here. So let's get rid of this. And get rid of that. Okay. Also, I'm not sure if anyone's picked up on it yet, but I've recently started changing up my thumbnail style. I guess that maybe it was just missing a little bit more of a pop to it. Granted, I may or may not have stolen / got inspired by Smitty's thumbnail style with like the white border around the thumbnail image, but I think it looks pretty good. Okay, anyways, let's get to that timetable. God, it feels so, dude. It looks so. I'm sorry, no. I wasn't gonna complain about this, but I need to complain about this. As much as I love the fact that again, like LDSC Thomas, I love the fact that. I mean, I don't really love the fact, but I appreciate that he's in here. But you could have made the border window look a little bit better instead of just using an in-game screenshot. But whatever, whatever, bro, whatever, whatever, man. Okay, here we go. You gonna move? There you go. Okay, now he's moving. Okay. So, I actually have a better idea for this. I have a funnier idea. I have a much funnier idea with this. So I'm gonna go back into timetable mode. And I'm going to swap over to this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fuck around in timetable mode. So let's teleport. Give up the, give up that. Is it not gonna do the thing anymore? Okay, never mind, it's selective. Okay, right, so what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna fuck around in timetable mode. So, we're gonna get you. And we're gonna explore in timetable mode while everything is still running around us. So, let's see. Let's just take you. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold up. I think something broke here. Hold up a second. Oops, something might have broken. Hold up. Let me try this again. Oh, he was starting up before. What the fuck happened? Hello? Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. Give me a second, people. So I'm going to start this instead. So this. Okay, so that should be fine now. Just double check. Yeah, okay, everything's good. Okay, good. Also, I like the fact that the chat just stopped moving. Again. I like how the chat has stopped moving. Okay, right. Oh! That wasn't there before. I think this is part of the James DLC. Anyways, right. Let's see. Yes. Let's get this. Hop in the cab. And let's just go for a stroll on the main line while everything's moving around us. But first, let's also add a waypoint here to go along the Ballyhoo branch line. Also, damn it, Onyx. Onyx, what are you doing? Where are you? Where are you at? Sorry, everybody. Onyx wanted to go into my brother's bedroom. Okay, now let's get back to messing around. Oop. Right. So, what type of chaos could I do while the timetable mode's still active? Hey, welcome back. We're messing around in timetable mode while as with like LBSC Thomas, whilst everything is still working around on the railway right now. Oh, I did not know I could just open that up. Oh, wait, wait a minute. Oh! I didn't even realize, wait, hold up. Why, I didn't even see, wait, hold the fuck up. I didn't know there was actively water in the tanks. Wait a second. Huh. That's weird, actually. That's actually kind of weird. Hold up. So, let me see. Who's along the main line right now? I don't see anybody along the main line just yet. So that's a little weird. Yeah, the chat really hasn't been moving, so I'm willing to bet that everyone just like fucking dipped. Have you heard about the passing for the... No. Wait, I'm sorry. No, wait a minute. What? Wait, what? What happened with Peter Cullen? Wait a minute, hold on. No. Wait a minute. Wait a sec. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh. Okay. Um. All right. This is not how I wanted to spend my morning. Oh shit. What happened? We lost another legend. That's what happened. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow. Uh. I. I don't know how to respond to this. Um. Who? Yeah, yeah, we know he's the voice of Optimus Prime. This was well established information. Oh shit. Mm. Okay. Well. Now what? I feel like I should just end the stream right here, but oh. Oh. I'm gonna mute the. I'm gonna mute that real quick. Ooh. I'm just gonna close out of Wonders of Sodor real quick, so that I can have a second to process what the hell happened. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. What happened? Peter Cullen died. That's what happened. Ooh. I don't even know what to say. I just got a pit in my stomach now. Ooh. Okay. Uh Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna need some, I'm gonna need time to process this.